It is 6 o'clock on your Friday morning, and we are under another weather impact alert day due to more rain and more dangerous flooding. This here is in Anderson off of Main Street near the downtown area there next to the White River, where that crested overnight with well above the record high that we were expecting there. I mean, you just see how those roads, everything there in that spot of Anderson is flooded, covered this morning.
Want to show you live Doppler 13 radar showing you really this rain is just not going away soon or fast enough. Pretty much all of central Indiana getting that rain right now, just depending on where you are or how high the water is around you. But just within, we know the last 30 minutes, a flood warning was issued for Marion County, so here in Indianapolis. Thanks again for waking up with us here on 13 Sunrise at 6 o'clock on your Friday. I'm Julia, along with Anna Chalker, who is in for Julia, and we've had about enough of this, would you say?
Yeah, it has been crazy. I mean, since Wednesday, this has been the main story. We know thousands of people have been impacted by this weather. This is something we're going to keep an eye on because every day it seems there's a new community that's getting impacted by this one.
And we do have team coverage for you this morning. Our Ella Rhodes is watching things in Anderson. She'll have the latest on the flooding, including where you can go as the water continues to rise.
And our Marina Silva heading to Hamilton County, where roads are closed this morning. But first, we want to check in with Matt Standridge because we know you have a lot going on this morning.
Yeah, in Hamilton County, we have a new travel alert. I tell you what, I know it gets confusing. There's advisory, then above that would be watch, above that would be a warning. Right now we're at a watch for Hamilton County and Tipton County. That means they're asking folks, please only drive in case of an emergency or you have to go to work. Otherwise, please do not get on the roads because the rain continues to fall. Now, the downpours have been wrapping up, but I don't know if we're completely out of the woods yet. Look at some of these downpours coming in from eastern Illinois. They're crossing the state line and they're kind of headed towards the Indianapolis area. But for now, we have light to moderate, just a very steady rain, but it's enough to continue to cause flooding issues. So we're getting about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch per hour rather than the 3-inch per hour rates that we had earlier in Noblesville and Atlanta, Cicero, Arcadia, over there in eastern Clinton County, all the way to western Madison County, including Anderson and Edgewood and LaPel. This is where we had the most flooding this morning. That's why we're locating Marina to get into to see how the roads are doing because I'm getting more reports of road closures. Right now, we do have some decent storms. They are weakening over time, but coming right into Ellettsville and Bloomington, eventually heads up around Brown County and Columbus, Bedford and Seymour. We may get some of those downpours in the next hour or so, but I am watching some of this heavy rain that Live Doppler 13 is picking up, crossing the state line with Illinois and Indiana. It is moving eastbound, and I don't like the intensity. I hope that they can kind of rain out a little bit, but they are on track. I know it's already raining for places like Brownsburg and Zionsville, so this is not the timing necessarily rain, but the timing of when more downpours may start moving in, and we'll have to see if there are additional flooding risks. Eastern Indiana, where we have been absolutely soaked this week, steady rain is falling from Newcastle to Cambridge City, Centerville, Richmond, north to Lynn, Economy, Fountain City, Muncie. We're getting some of that rain. Wapahani schools, we're getting steady rain too. North side of Rush County, Hancock County, we are soaked this morning. There's a little break around downtown, which is good, but we're still watching the steady rain, still about a ½ inch an hour or so. This map shows you the rainfall rate, and you're not seeing as many blues. That would be 2 inches per hour. The green shows you 1 inch per hour, and even that's starting to fade a little bit. But we've already picked up a ton of water this morning. Check this out. About 5 inches in northern Hamilton County. That's probably where we have the bullseye this morning of that heaviest rain around Arcadia, Atlanta, Tipton, even around north side of Noblesville, out east to LaPel. Very heavy rain. Anderson, you're included on that. That's why we have the most upgraded flash flood warning right now north of Indianapolis. Let's talk traffic this morning. I do have some cameras to show you around Noblesville this morning where the rain's really coming down. But first, this is going to be a live look at State Road 9 and 67 by 69. This is in between Pendleton and Anderson. So in southern Madison County, rain continues to fall. And I don't care if you're getting the biggest downpour or not, the roads are going to have so much road spray on them this morning. So I would build in extra time to your morning commute, and we'll have to watch for crashes this morning as well. Look at all the road spray this morning, up and down 37. It's not even raining as hard on the south side of Noblesville where this is. It's much heavier on the north side of Noblesville. The blue colors show you all the ponding that's on the road. We actually have some on the south side of Indianapolis, around the University of Indianapolis. Noblesville to Arcadia, Sheridan, we have some of the most ponding on the roads this morning. And the White River is rising. Coming up, Anna, we're going to have an update from Sean. He's going to show you how high the White River may get in Noblesville over the next 36 hours.
Thanks, Matt. We know something keeping an eye on with that is all of those travel warnings this morning, those red travel warnings, they have expired. But you can see in this map from the Department of Homeland Security, 6 counties are under travel watches and a dozen more are still under advisories. That includes Hamilton County. That was added within the last 2 hours. That means drivers should use extra caution on the roads. This map changes as these counties are making those decisions. So once we learn more, we'll bring that to you.
At least the red is off the map this
sure.
morning. Well, this morning evacuation orders have been issued in parts of the city of Anderson.
And this is as more rain is coming down. It is one of the multiple cities that we're going to be showing you experiencing dangerous flooding. Ella Rhodes is live there in Anderson on 1st Street near South Madison. We know you've moved locations this morning, so what are you seeing in this area?
Anna, Julia, this street right here is very flooded. The water is very high. We kind of came to the edge of where that water is starting to really creep up on the road. So it's about ankle deep right here. But the farther down you go, you could see just how deep this street is flooded and inundated with water. The high water sign almost covered by where it says the word water. And then if you look a little bit to the right, you could see this gas station on the corner is completely flooded. This water is moving quickly through the gas station. You can see even further down a little bit, the gas station sign completely submerged in the water as well. We saw 2 trucks leaving this area. They lived just right off the corner here and they were just kind of getting out now at the moment. But as you can see, this is significant high water and this is right before one of the bridges that goes over the White River. And Sean had told us earlier that the White River here, it is at record high, around 29 feet, and the rain still coming down. So a lot of this area is just inundated with water here in Anderson. So it's so important that people are paying attention to what's going on. They're heeding those warnings. As you can see, we're just standing in a little bit of that water, but it's still so dangerous and you also don't know what's in this water. So please, everyone at home, do not drive through any of this, and we're going to keep bringing you live updates about the conditions here in Anderson. Anna and Julia.
All right, Ella, thank you so much. Stay safe out there. We'll check back in with you in a few.
And now to Noblesville. Emergency responders there tell us the White River could crest up to 19 feet by this evening.
And emergency officials are warning people there to be ready for this. But we want you to take a look at this video from Drone Cam 13. This is the White River Dam near Riverwood. You can see the huge logs and branches being tossed around in that rushing water.
So farther upstream, streets are also underwater. One homeowner tells us they're using ropes and metal bars just to keep a dock from floating away. Now, right now, several parks and river access points are also closed right now. That includes the White River Campground. It is closed through Monday. Our Marina Silva is on her way to Noblesville. We'll check in with her as soon as she arrives.
Now let's head on out to Fayette County, where the Whitewater River crested at 20 feet, leaving much of the city there underwater, especially the east side. And here's some drone video from the city showing water covering roads and yards. First responders had to rescue 14 people from the east side. Luckily, no injuries or death reported there. Just as a reminder, Fayette County School Corporation, you are closed again today.
And a little good news this morning. State Road 38 is all patched up. You see it here. This was on the west side of Hagerstown when it initially looked like this after heavy storms. It just washed out the road Wednesday night. INDOT crews were able to make some temporary repairs. A permanent repair will be done sometime next week.
And just as a reminder, you can stay ahead of today's storms on our WTHR streaming app. You can check out the radar there as well. Plus, our weather team will be there live anytime severe weather is in your neighborhood. Just download the free app on your TV.
Anna, can I give you one more piece of some good news?
Yes.
I-70 is now fully open in Wayne County. They were working night and day to get that together. We're watching the interstates, lots of road spray. We have rain around Indy, and check this photo out. Jim Irwin sent Sean this, 6 inches in Cicero. Hamilton County is probably the bullseye of our flooding this morning. We'll get you out there when we come back.